Welcome back everyone. In this video, we will look at how to use the Bing AI chat. Now that Microsoft has released the new Bing to the public and everybody can use it, this video will walk you through how to get it set up and start using it so that you can get right into it. Note that in order to use Bing Chat, you would need to download Microsoft Edge, so go ahead and do that. And once you have that installed, open up bing.com. Once you're on this page, you can just search like you would normally. Once the search results show up, you would want to click on the chat on the top left to bring up the chat space. This is where you can choose from the 3 different styles. More creative is where the chat will be more conversational and regional. The more precise will be more specific and factual, while the more balanced will be something that will give you a bit of both. Now, the more balanced one seems to be the obvious one to go with, but let's look at an example to figure out the differences. I'm in the market for a robo vacuum and want to check out the differences between Roomba J7 and S9. I'll have the 3 tabs open with each configured to each of the styles, and I'll ask them to search the same. As you can see, the creative style returned a well-structured comparison and goes over the major differences well enough for me to make either a decision or have some more context to ask it further questions. The more balanced one seems less structured but still provides a decent bit of information. It does so with direct citations. The more precise one has least amount of information but quite straightforward, which leads me to think it requires more specific search prompts. The other thing to note is that the chat looks conclusive on the creative one, as it says, "I hope this helps you make an informed decision." Whereas the more balanced one asks you to keep going if you have any other questions. But the more precise one expects you to dig deeper. So let's do that with all 3. So as you can see, the same styles continue, and I think the creative style is a little better for everyday easy searches. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. If you hover over the sentences, it will give you access to visit the link directly to find the source information, and the citation numbers will do the same. Refreshing the page every time will let you choose between the 3 styles in case you didn't like the style originally chosen. The Edge browser also has the Bing AI built into the sidebar on the right. You can pull it up by clicking here. The chat here behaves in the same way as before. However, the best use case is to have it as an assistant when you browse online. For example, I pulled up this article and feel lazy to read it all. I can ask the Bing AI to summarize the key takeaways for me. It actually does a pretty good job, but it doesn't end here. I can ask it to look for the cost savings across multiple cloud systems, and it picks out the specific information for me as well. Insights tab will also give you a bunch of information like similar articles for you to read. It also tells you about the website, its legitimacy, traffic, etc. The Compose tab is more for creative writing on the fly. However, it's not connected in the same way as the chat or the Insights tab. For example, if I ask you to write a summary of the article and choose enthusiastic as the tone and the email as the format, leave the length at medium, as you can see, it summarizes some random article. However, if I redo this but mention the link in there, keep everything else the same, it does summarize the actual article. So keep that in mind when using this feature. I personally see this as a free way of using GPT-4, since you can only use GPT-4 in the paid version of ChatGPT. In case you didn't know, Microsoft recently announced that Bing AI has been using GPT-4 all along. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed the content, smash that like button and subscribe for more short tutorials like this. As always, I appreciate all of you. Until next time.